Good evening, children. First of all, that I thank all the parents that who support fully uh, to their students to that update the educations. So in this COVID-19 epidemic time, it is very hard for the parents that many problems the parents have money problem, so that sometimes various problems, but most of the parents are supporting the children's to update that children's education. So as the teachers, with the help of the directors and the principal madam and the administrator, we are doing these lessons for a betterment of the students to enrich the that knowledge of the students. So I kindly that ask my dear, very loving that students to that engage with this network assignments and network learning. So we have to that adjust. No, you have learned about that habitat lessons that we have to adjust according to the environment. If we can't adjust, that means we will be destroyed, right? So children, that 3 weeks, last 3 weeks, I talk about how to write passive voice sentence in English lessons, right? So today is my last that lessons for the passive voice. So before that, you need to realize this lesson, right? So I have written tense. Tense means times. Okay, tense means times. So mainly, if you that think and if you study, you can learn in English language. There are main three times, right? Present tense, present time; past tense, past time; future tense, future time. Okay, so there are four pattern of sentence. There are three times, there are three tenses, but there are four pattern of writing sentences, which are called simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. So these patterns we use for various purposes. When we express our ideas to the audience for various purposes, we use these four patterns. So specific four patterns are there in English language. Mainly consider the meaning of tense, that means time. There are three times, right? Then you can make four. Four patterns are there and three times are there as present, past and future. So 4 times 3 equals 12. So main tenses, there are 12 tenses. So if we use various types of sentences in English, remember there are 12 tenses. There are 12 tenses. These 12 tenses, that if I say, what are those things if we make a name? Simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. Then present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. Then if we consider about this pattern, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, future perfect tense. Okay. Then the last one, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. Then according to my shortcut that you can learn, there are 12 tenses. There are 12 tenses. But we know if there is an object in a sentence, that sentence we can write in passive voice also. If there is an active voice sentence and if there is an object, that sentence we can write in passive voice also. So these 12 tenses, if there is an object, we can write in passive voice. But remember children, then there should be that 12 passive voices in English. But actually there are, in practically we use, in a practical way we use 8 passive voice tenses, right? So in the passive voice tenses, perfect continuous tense. We don't write the perfect continuous tense in passive voice. And there is one point, future continuous tense also we don't practically write it in passive voice. So here, if we consider about, here three tenses are cut down, and here one sentence is cut down. So all together that four tenses should be removed from this group, right? So 12 tenses are there. If we consider, we can write in passive voice all the 12 tenses. So there are 24 tenses in active voice and passive voice. But here three time perfect continuous tenses we don't write in passive voice, and one future that one continuous tense, that means future continuous tense, we don't write in passive voice. So we should subtract 4, then 20. So in this language we can write 20 sentences named, or we can use 20 tenses to talk about that every incident. So there are 12 active voice sentences, and
അല്ലേ പാര്
there are 8 passive voice tenses. So I think you realize this summary. I think you realize this summary, right? So there are 8 patterns of passive voice tenses, but remember, we are teaching for grade 5 students to write the primary certificate, which is that organized by the Organization of International School in Sri Lanka. So for that, I I noticed for the last year paper that there were questions only for the simple present tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense only. So as grade 5 students, when you need to learn about how to write active voice sentence in passive voice, study these things: simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. Only these three patterns that I know noticed that for in the last year paper I saw. So for you, I am teaching only these three tenses. Already I have finished my teaching about simple present tense sentences, and simple past tense sentences, and simple future tense sentences, how to write in passive voice. I have given assignments also, most of the students that realize it. Today I am going to give a mixed exercise for these three tense patterns. Okay, I think you realize as international school students, you also need to get a clear idea about there are mainly 20 tenses we can write, we can use to talk in English, right? So from this one there are 8 passive voice tenses. Out of those things, only 3 tenses are going to that put for the paper for you, primary certificate exam, right? So today I am going to do a mix exercise, right? So when you do a mix exercise, always consider about the verb. Let's think first one. He writes a poem every week, right? Second sentence, I will made a speech tomorrow. And the third one, they played cricket yesterday, right? You are given 3 sentences, so you are asked to write these 3 sentences in passive voice. So first thing I want to tell you is that you need to understand the time. So here he writes, so this is the main verb, and in this sentence you can you can you can see there are two verbs, but the time indicating verb is will, right? And here played, and you will see here ed has come. So in the first sentence writes, that means singular present tense verb, so that sentence is present tense. Realize it. When you read, when you see the sentence, first you need to realize what is the time of the given sentence. So in the second one you will see will help in verb. So this one is future tense, and ed verb is there, that is means past tense. Yesterday also time indicating word, so you can think that that is past, and he also time indicating word, so tomorrow that is future, like that. Every that part is used in the present tense, like that also you can realize what is the time of the given sentence, right? And one thing I noted from your that answer papers, that most of the students that don't know the third part of the verb or past participle. So as good students, daily study the three parts of the verbs and increase and enrich the knowledge and the memory of the verbs, right? So in this sentence, what is the object? A poem. So if we take a poem, what are the helping verbs for the present tense? Am, is, are. So this is singular. So use helping verb is. A poem is. What is the third part of the rights? Written. A poem is written every week by him. So this is the present tense sentence. He writes a poem every week. And if we convert it into passive voice, a poem is written every week by him. And you will note that you will note that this is a future tense sentence. You can see will. Then you first realize this is a future, so you need to write in future tense. So what is the object? Speech. So take it front. Speech. What is the helping verb for the future tense? Will be. What is the past participle of make? Made. Speech will be made by. Speech will be made. Extra word is there. Tomorrow by me. And the third one, they played cricket yesterday. So this is past tense. Then what is the object? Cricket. So take it at the beginning of the sentence. So cricket, uncountable. So what is the verb you need to use? Was. That is the helping verb for the past tense. Was. Cricket was played yesterday by, when we write they at the end of the sentence, then. So children, when you are given that mixed set of exercise to write the sentence in passive voice, first you need to realize what is the time of the given sentence, and very carefully that think of the third part or past participle of the verb. Past participle of writes, written. Past participle of make is made, and past participle of play is played. Like that you need to that is study and keep in head the all that correct third form of past participle of the verbs, that the memory is in your head. And if you realize when you read the sentence what is the time given, easily you can do the given mix exercise for the active voice and passive voice, right? See, he writes a poem every week. A poem is written every week by him. Second sentence, I will make a speech tomorrow. So future tense, a speech will be made tomorrow by me. And they played cricket yesterday. Cricket was played yesterday by them. And I noticed that most of the students, if the object become a person, sometimes they don't know how to write it. Look at this one. They loved me so much. They love me so much. So after the verb, me is there. So that is the second object. So I am, because I use am, this is present tense. I am. What is the third part of the loud? Loud. I am loud so much. So much. Then this will come at the end. I am loved so much by them. So realize, children, that object could be a person also. An object could be a thing, and object could be a person also. Then if you take a person at the beginning of the sentence, think of the subjective form of the word. I think today my that this type of lesson finish. I think 3 weeks I gave that present tense, past tense, future tense sentences to write in passive voice. Today the last lesson, a mix set of questions for you to write in passive voice. I think as good children, loving children, you realize this lesson. So please update your studies, and if you need, always watch the video 3-4 times, and you can subscribe my channel, and you can then you can get the videos that whatever that I am putting as possible as that immediately. So see you later with a new lesson, or see you next week with a new English lesson. Bye children.